to EIOTCLUB's live digital showroom. That is where you are here right now. If you clicked on that Remind Me feature just a few days ago, we are super happy to have you here joining us and tuning in for all things EIOTCLUB. Again, this is our live digital showroom. My name is Joel. As a warm introduction, I'll be your guide today as we explore our top SIM solutions in real time for our special travel sale. That is right, we are talking about connectivity on the go. Whether you are traveling the bustling streets of Tokyo, the sun-soaked beaches of Bali, the romantic cafes of Paris, or maybe you're exploring the landscapes of the American Southwest, EIOTCLUB has you covered with reliable, high-speed data wherever your journey takes you. And guess what? Some very exciting news for my viewers on our website. We are having 3 very special giveaways, and the first one is moments away. So if you're joining us on TikTok, YouTube, if you're joining us on Facebook, Amazon, come to our website, come join us, because that is where you can get entered in for our 3 very special giveaways we are going to have launching right here in EIOTCLUB's live digital showroom. Again, a warm welcome to all of our audiences across all of our platforms. We are super excited to have you. And this right now is obviously our travel sale. You see the wonderful globe behind me. We're going to be talking about connectivity all around the world. Now, speaking about EIOTCLUB, chances are if you are here, you might have heard about us. Maybe you've seen our SIM cards in action. Maybe you're looking just for the best SIM solution. So let me give you a little bit of an introduction about who we are here at EIOTCLUB so you can get a little bit more familiar with us. Now, EIOTCLUB was founded in 2019, and we specialize in providing reliable and affordable SIM products for all of your Internet of Things devices. That means all of your devices that connect to the internet. All of them that connect to your cellular towers like your phones, your tablets, your laptops, going all the way to security cameras, wireless routers, and so much more. Now, I want to let you in on a little secret with us here at EIOTCLUB. We have a motto, and that is one SIM for all, effortless connectivity everywhere. That's right, you heard me right. One SIM for all, effortless connectivity everywhere. And I'm going to show you what sets EIOTCLUB apart from every other SIM card company out there. So again, warm welcome. Stay tuned. We have so much happening here. I also have a live chat right off screen. So if you see me looking here, I'm going to be responding in real time to your questions. We also have some wonderful moderators here on standby to answer those questions as well. Now, if you've never been to EIOTCLUB's digital showroom, you can chat right down there. If you are on our website, come to our website. Anybody who's across our platforms, come visit us on our website. We are going to be launching a giveaway soon, and the only place to get entered to win that is right here on our website. So you can click down below. We're also going to be having product cards on the bottom of your screen for our EIOTCLUB audience directly on our website. And you can also share this live stream right up here on our website with your friends, your families, your coworkers, so that they too can get involved with all things EIOTCLUB. Now, again, we are just kicking things off. If you're just tuning in, we are just getting started, so you came at a great time. I want to tell you about a trip I have coming up, and I'm actually going to be traveling to Europe, specifically Portugal, where I'm going to be visiting Lisbon, soaking in the coastal views and sampling all, of course, the local food. It's going to be amazing, but you're going to need a SIM card to keep you going while you're there. And that's one of the things we are going to talk about today. But enough of me talking. I want to launch our first giveaway. This is directly on our website, so if you are across our platforms, come to our website so that you can get entered into win for this very first giveaway. We're going to have it up for a couple of products, but we have a question for you, and that is, where are you traveling to? When you get entered into win, when you answer that question, throw your email down. We will be picking 5 lucky winners directly here on our website, only here, to win a BizGlobe Link SIM card, 1 GB, 30 days, so that we can help you stay connected when you go traveling. So where are you traveling? Answer this first giveaway prompt. Again, if you are here, we are giving away 5 BizGlobe Link SIM cards right here, right now, 1 GB, 30 day. It is going to be amazing. And also, if you're here tuning in, say hello down in the chat. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you joining us? We would love to chat with you, see what you are up to, and maybe what you might need a SIM card for. So we are going to go through a couple products and then we will kind of close this giveaway. We'll be reaching out to you all separately after the live stream. So again, we're giving away 5 of these. Make sure you answer that question. If you've already answered it, it's going to go away. But if you're just tuning in, again, only happening on our website, this giveaway. You can also click right above where it'll be living if you want to close that out so you can look at all the products. Okay, that is a long and fun intro, but we have 2 more giveaways after this. Don't forget, first giveaway happening now directly here on our website. Now, we put together a pretty special show for you today, and this is going to be our segment 1. I broke this up into a couple of different segments so we could go through kind of the diverse lineup Yacht Club has to offer for you. And segment number 1 is going to be business, travel, and global adventures. That's right, we are bringing our BizGlobe Link SIM card to you all to give you a little bit of a demo, talk about it, and just see what we can do as we travel from North America to, of course, Europe, Asia, South America, Africa, Australia, and even Antarctica. Who knows? It's going to be fun. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get underway. Again, first up, we are going to be talking about this right here, the BizGlobe Link SIM card. I actually have quite a few here, and it is going to be a blast. Let me bring it up on screen for you and showcase to you what we have going on. So what you see right here in front of yourself, this is just kind of a breakdown of the BizGlobe Link pricing and the different countries. I'll get into it and explain it all for you, but this is the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Now, I want you to think of this. Picture this. You're in a cab on your way to a hotel. You're in another country. Let's say you work for a team. Your team pings you and you need to jump on a Zoom call. Maybe you need to respond in Slack. Maybe you use another messaging app, but you're feeling panicked. You got to ask the driver to pull over into a maybe cafe for Wi-Fi, internet hotel, things like internet cafe, things like that. So you know, that is going to be one of those scenarios you just want to avoid. You can just stay in the confines of your car, things like that. This is going to be one of those that can help you as you travel around the world, specifically for our business travelers and global adventures. Now, with the BizGlobe Link, we want you to never miss a beat when you are on. So this is a data-only SIM that allows you to stay connected wherever you go in up to 200 plus countries. And if you're tuning in on our website, we even have our EIOT Tour discount code happening right now. So we got a giveaway in the upper hand corner right here on our website. And we also got across all our platforms EIOT Tour. If you use that on our website, you can get 20% off this BizGlobe Link that you see right here on your screen. Also, if you're here on our website, click down below on that product card again. And if you're joining us from our other platforms, consider tuning in directly here on our website. Now, back to the BizGlobe Link. Again, how's everybody doing? Let me know down in the chat if you are traveling somewhere specific this summer into the rest of the year. We would love to hear and see where you're going. Chances are this SIM card is going to have you covered because this SIM is a one SIM for all global coverage. Now, where it gets even better is, guess what? There's no roaming fees. The cost is right here. There are no hoops to jump through, no extra contracts to sign, just easy, affordable SIM card solutions. Now, this is also going to support those business apps seamlessly like I was mentioning. You can use Zoom, Google Meets, whatever, Teams, Slack, anything that you might be using, this is going to be perfect for that. Especially my WhatsApp users, this will be great as well. Now, when we're talking about coverage when it comes to the BizGlobe Link, we got to talk about our 5G connectivity. Because that's right, this is bringing you 5G connectivity in those 77 and 200 plus countries because guess what? We are teaming up with all of their local providers to give you that best service possible. And one thing better is these are plug and play. We are talking about simplicity. Insert it into any of those IoT, Internet of Things, basically devices that connect to the internet and you can connect instantly. Put it in, reset before you go on your trip and you land. There's no fighting in the airport for SIM. There's no finding connectivity, struggling to find that connectivity. You are just ready to go. So I got to ask you all, we want to launch a poll right here. Let us know, what's your biggest issue when you run into while working on the road? Again, we're launching a poll right here for you. If you are joining us from across our other platforms, come to our website. This is where you can interact with us. What's the biggest issue you run into while working on the road? Let us know. This is a fun one. Is it maybe finding reliable Wi-Fi? Maybe it's avoiding roaming charges. Maybe it's keeping multiple devices connected. Maybe it's managing your work while switching SIMs. Again, switching SIMs can be such a hassle. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's uploading large files. Hit the option that drives you the most nuts, and we want to share those results live. Again, thanks for being here, EIOT family. We are diving into the BizGlobe Link SIM card. That poll is up on your screen right now, and you can answer those questions. Again, we want to show those answers. So if you're here tuning in, again, directly on our website, what's the biggest issue you run into while working on the road? I think for me, it's honestly finding reliable Wi-Fi. Now, most of the places we go now, restaurants, things like that, do have Wi-Fi. But again, what happens when you need maps? What happens when you're in the car? What happens when you're out hiking, going on an adventure, and you need some data? This is one of those scenarios that is going to be a struggle. Personally, for me, also, if you've ever seen roaming charges, do you know how expensive roaming charges can be? Again, that is why EIOTCLUB has a simple pricing model, no contracts, some of the best coverage you could ever imagine with the BizGlobe Link. But again, if you're here, we're running a poll directly on our website. What's the biggest issue you run into while working on the road? I would love to see kind of what you guys have seen for yourself. Let's do like 10 more seconds, and then we'll share those answers live with all of you. Again, this is a fun and interactive digital showroom stream. We got a special discount code as well for you, EIOT Tour, across our website, 20% off any of the products that you see. So take advantage of that while you are here with us. Okay, we got 5 seconds. Here we go, down to the minute. Let's go ahead and close that poll and share those answers with you all. Let's see what everybody is feeling. We're gonna check right here in this. Looks like we got one for finding reliable Wi-Fi and for switching SIMs. Right on. Again, finding reliable Wi-Fi, that's my personal thing. So shout out to you. That is going to be great. Again, just gonna end that poll here, and you can see those results right there on your screen. Beautiful. Well, thanks for participating in that. Again, if you're across our platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, whatever it might be, come join us here on the website. You can interact with us and get entered into our giveaway, because that is what is happening right now. Now, again, with the BizGlobe Link SIM card, I want to just continue on for a little bit about this, because this is such a versatile SIM card that you can practically take with you anywhere. Again, like I mentioned, this has a super easy, quick setup, no setup stress. You put it in your device, restart it, and you are good to go. And guess what? When you're ready to top up, you can start with, of course, these pricing plans that you see right here on your screen. You can start with as little as $9.99. Again, 20% off today by joining us here in EIOTCLUB. But if you are interested in something like this, just start with $9.99. 1 gigabyte, 30 days. We're also giving away 5 right now, so that is awesome. But you can, of course, just add whatever, top off whenever you want, no contracts, no fees. The pricing is super clear. I'm someone who likes to go on trips and have a budget, and this allows you to stay to that budget, stick to that budget, and have a realistic budget when you're pairing yourself with EIOTCLUB when it comes to connectivity. Meaning it is prepaid and you have no issues. Now, it is going to, of course, have multi-purpose uses. You can take this SIM card out, throw it in your phone, throw it in your laptop, throw it in your maybe tablet, maybe throw it in a Wi-Fi router we're going to show you here in just a second. This is going to allow you to stay connected from city to city, state to state, country to country, and it is pretty spectacular. It auto switches between networks, and that is the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Now, as I was scrolling through some of your guys' reviews, we wanted to feature one of these because it is just awesome to hear from you guys how you're enjoying the BizGlobe Link SIM card, and I thought you guys would appreciate this, so I wanted to share this with you. This is a review coming from Alexander Horsky, and he is saying, EIOTCLUB SIMs work seamlessly, having a great time with that. Very happy with EIOTCLUB, of course, working in different countries, and that is a great time. Again, always some great service and customer service. One of the things that we pride ourselves with here with our customer reviews is that we have that 24/7 customer support, and we are so glad you guys are enjoying that. Tuning in. Again, this is a real review from a real customer. You guys right here, thanks for dropping them. If you want to be featured in the next digital showroom, make sure you leave a verified review, and we will be happy to feature you right there. So again, that's the BizGlobe Link SIM card. It is pretty awesome. Again, entry price point $9.99, but it is 20% off today with our code EIOTTOUR. Take 20% off all of our plans, whether you are going for 77 countries or 200 countries. Both of these 20% off with our EIOTTOUR discount code. That is available for you all stream long, and it's a limited time discount, so make sure you don't miss out. Okay, that's the BizGlobe Link SIM card. We will be talking a little bit more about that here in just a second, but I want to remind our audience, whether you are across our platforms or right here on our website, we are having a giveaway happening right now. 3 total giveaways throughout the live stream. This one, the first giveaway, we are giving away 5 of these 1 gigabyte 30-day BizGlobe Link SIM cards capable in 77 plus countries, and you can upgrade it to 200 plus countries. We will be closing that giveaway right after this next product. If you've already entered, you are good to go, but if you're just tuning in, come to our website and click on that player so that you can get entered in to win one of these BizGlobe Link SIM cards so that you can get 5G connectivity practically everywhere in the world. The giveaway will be pinned up here or at your screen, and that is the BizGlobe Link SIM card. Again, where are you guys traveling to? Answer that question. BizGlobe Link SIM card. We only have a few more minutes for you to get entered in to win, so make sure you do that while you are here. Okay, now what I want to take a little bit of an extension on is this BizGlobe Link SIM card. I'm going to bring it back up here just so you can see it. But what is great about the BizGlobe Link SIM card is we also have something called the BizGlobe Link Hotspot. Yeah, the BizGlobe Link Hotspot is going to enable you to not only have one device connected, but multiple devices connected with something like this. This right here is a GLI Net router, and this is going to enable you to have this SIM card in tandem connecting to multiple devices. So no longer do you have to just worry with one SIM card per device. One SIM card can actually provide you Wi-Fi. Yeah, data SIM card to Wi-Fi with something like this. Pretty incredible stuff, getting that great connectivity, meaning you can connect all your friends. Maybe you're road tripping through Italy. Someone's navigating, another one's booking an Airbnb because you are doing things last minute, because that's kind of fun sometimes. Or maybe somebody's uploading pictures to social media. We always know that person in the corner just doing that. What the heck? But hey, you know, they got a purpose too, so they are getting those to the gram. But something like this can have all those devices connected when you are traveling globally. So again, if you were just here, we were talking about the BizGlobe Link SIM card, but something like this, when you plug in the BizGlobe Link SIM card, is able to connect up to 10 devices through its hotspot enableability. You get a private Wi-Fi anywhere, global compatibility, and it's reliable for long work days. It's also great for teams and families. So if you are road tripping with your family, traveling with your family, one of these sitting at the table can connect all of your devices. This is your one reliable network no matter where you are headed, so it's definitely something to consider for you. Now, I'm going to move this to the side real quick as we show you how something like this can work. So again, this is the GLI Net router, and what this is able to do is, let's say maybe you are traveling and you need to use something like the BizGlobe Link. We're going to take this little cover off, and guess what? Right here, I have, now they're a little tiny, so forgive me, they take a second. I have a SIM card, and I want to show you just how easy it is to use with something like this. So you see the SIM slot right there. All it is when you get this package, you open it, you take out the pre-cut SIM card that is right here, and you are just going to go ahead and insert that into the SIM slot. Now, it's not pushed all the way in. What you would do is push it until you hear that click, and then you are good to go. It is as easy as powering it on, and now you have connectivity wherever you are around the world. Again, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. EIOTCLUB makes it super easy for you to stay connected, but again, getting that perfect connection every time, no matter where you are around the world. And again, with our giveaway, this is something that you can win right now. 5 of you are going to get the chance to win this card. This gives you access to our global networks, 4G, LTE, 5G data, multi-device connectivity. Do not miss out on your opportunity for this. Now, I also wanted to feature another review for this because I don't want you to just hear it from me. I want you to hear it from someone who has bought this product, used it, and has checked things out. So without further ado, let's kind of dive into this review and show you what it is all about. Now, this review next comes from James. Now, James have multiple cards for routers, which is perfect because guess what? We're featuring the GLI Net, which is a router to use with this. Now, James was saying he has used multiple cards for routers and he has had no issues with connectivity. So it is pretty great in terms of that. Again, I don't want you to just take it from me. Take it from someone who has reviewed this product. Again, shout out to James. Very pleased with the support as well. I love how everybody is highlighting our customer support. It is a 24/7 customer support service that we offer, and it is lightning fast. Going to get you your questions answered in real time, because if you're traveling and you're having an issue, you need to make sure it gets resolved quickly, and that is what we are here to do for you. So whether you have a technical issue or need us to walk you through the process, we are here for you to walk you along every step of the way. And name another SIM card company that's doing that. EIOTCLUB is doing it different, and we are doing it better. So if you want connectivity in 77 plus countries, up to 200 plus countries with 5G connectivity, auto switching to local networks, pre-cut SIM card, no contracts, connect multiple devices at once. That's what the BizGlobe Link SIM card offers. And if you're here on our website, you can click down below and see that product card, find out more information about it, make a smart and informed decision. But remember, we also have a discount code across all our platforms. Again, wherever you are joining us today, if you come to our website, EIOT down below in the chat, will get you 20% off these SIM cards. And I haven't seen many comments flow through the chat yet, so again, say hello. Where are you tuning in from? This is an informative place for us to say hello. Again, I can see the chats that happen directly here on our website, so come over, come here, and you can converse directly with me, ask your questions, and we'll help you get those answered too. Once again, these start at just $9.99 with the 1 gigabyte 30-day SIM card. That is what you're looking at right here. You have the opportunity to actually win this through our giveaway happening, and we are in those final moments of our giveaway. So if we could put the giveaway up one more time for this, I want to give you guys just like 30 more seconds. Again, only happening on our website. We are giving away 5 of these BizGlobe Link SIM cards. If you answer the question, where are you traveling to? We're heading into the summer. Maybe it's a business trip. Maybe you're just traveling all year round. Where are you headed to? We're giving away 5 of these 1 gigabyte 30-day SIM cards. So you can walk away with one of these. We'll be reaching out after the stream, but I want to give you guys like 20, 30 seconds, and then we will continue on with our other segments of the live streams. 2 more giveaways to go. A grand finale giveaway happening at the end with a monster prize. So if you want to stay tuned for that, you are welcome to as we explore the rest of EIOTCLUB Sims. So again, that is going to be right here. Answer that question. Let's do like 15 more seconds, and then we will close that. Okay. The BizGlobe Link is a rock star. Again, something I am looking forward to using as I take a trip to Lisbon very, very soon. It is going to be a great time. Let's do like 10 more seconds. We'll give you a little bit of a countdown. Make sure if you're here, if you're joining us from another platform, come to our website, click on the player. This is your opportunity to get entered into win for this 1 gigabyte 30-day BizGlobe Link SIM card connecting you to 77 plus countries. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it for this first giveaway. Thanks for participating. Again, we're picking 5 of you who answered that question. We'll be reaching out via email in the week to come. So thanks for participating, and I hope you're walking away with one of those. Now let's reset here as we move on to our second segment, which is going to be a really fun one. This is going to be talking about the future of connectivity. So what I mean by that is we here at EIOTCLUB, of course, are always advancing, always improving that technology to bring to you guys, to give you some of the best possible connection in so many different formats. So segment 2 is all about the future of connectivity. This is where we are going to start talking about our digital eSIM and our physical eSIM with reader. Now, what we have here is our eSIM shop. This is going to pair with our digital eSIM. I don't have a product for it. You know why? Because it is digital. All of it happens on our website. But before we get into that, I want to launch our second giveaway. If you are tuning in for this second giveaway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Again, if you're here across all our platforms, come to our website where we are doing our second giveaway right here, right now. And I'm going to show you what you could possibly win because we're giving away 2 of these. And it is going to be the Rio Link camera. Now, if you have not heard about the Rio Link camera, this is an incredible, incredible camera that gives you 360 coverage. It's got a 2K 5 megapixel camera, and you could be walking away with one of these just by tuning in, just by being here in the EIOTCLUB Live Digital Showroom. We got a question for you. We're going to throw it up on the screen. When you answer that question, this is where you can get entered into win this Rio Link security camera. It is going to have to do with what are you protecting when you travel? Because one of the things that we don't talk about much is when we leave for travel, what happens to our home, our cabin, our apartment, our condo? Maybe you have something in another state, another country that you want to keep an eye on. Well, guess what? Our SIM cards can empower things like the Rio Link security camera to keep an eye on what you have going on. So, what's your dream trip? And what would you be wanting to watch with the Rio Link? Is it a house, a home, a condo, a cabin? Maybe it is your in-laws, whatever it might be, keeping track of your parents. This is going to be a great one. The Rio Link camera, again, powered by EIOTCLUB. This is going to enable you to obviously stay safe, stay protected while you still travel and enjoy yourself. So that is going to be up while we start talking about our future of connectivity. Again, we're giving away 2 of these. So if you are joining us across our other platforms, come to our website, join us here because that's where you can get entered into win 2 of these Rio Link security cameras. And guess what? You can chat with me. If you want to say, hey, what's up? Maybe where you're traveling into next, you can drop that down below in the chat right here directly on our website. So that is the Rio Link once again. 2 of these we're giving away, so if you want to win a free camera just by being here, just by hanging out with us, answer that question. Let us know, and you get entered into win this Rio Link camera. Now, I'm going to put it down to the side just for a little bit as we talk about our next product. But don't forget, this is what is up for grabs right now. Okay, back to the digital eSIM. Now, I want you to think about where you might be using a digital eSIM. Maybe you're flying from London to Tokyo. Maybe you got a layover in Dubai and you don't want to keep switching SIM cards. And you also have a device that supports digital eSIMs. Well, the choice is really obvious. If you are using any other physical SIM with a device that can use a digital SIMs are fantastic. Most of your newer phones actually have digital eSIMs. You might have noticed when you went to your carrier network, you only need to tap on carrier network. You don't even need to put a SIM in. Back in the day, you had to go there. They had to put a SIM in, and then you could actually have coverage. But now, no more. We are using digital eSIM. So if you have a device that supports digital eSIM, listen up because we have some incredible digital eSIMs that can connect you to over 200 plus countries. And if you frequently travel from country to country, long distances, this is going to be a fantastic option for you. So what this is one eSIM for all global coverage. eSIMs are going to kind of take some of the, obviously, no shipping time. It is just a QR code that gets emailed to you, a very, very quick and easy setup. There's no downtime between countries, and you'll have reliable connection for every stop. Now, we also include flexible plans, and I think this is something worth noting. No contracts, no fees, flexible plans with our digital eSIM. And you might be able to notice right down here, we got a ton of countries listed, 77 plus to start, 200 to upgrade to. And you can manage everything directly on our smart app. So EIOTCLUB has designed an app that makes things really, really easy to use. If you've used our EIOTCLUB app, let us know down below in the chat. I think it's super easy to use. I've used it for reloading my SIM cards, uploading my SIM cards, and it just makes life a little bit easier. So instead of juggling multiple SIM cards, the EIOTCLUB eSIM is going to switch your networks seamlessly, and it does it automatically, keeping you connected through your journey. Now again, I mentioned there is no delay in shipping time. It's instant activation, no physical SIMs needed, and it can store up to 8 different profiles. And unlike some others, it comes with a seed profile, which means you already got one set up, no extra fees, no extra costs. That's one of the things I love with EIOTCLUB. It's really what sets us apart in a lot of ways from others, is you're not paying for all the extra, you're just paying for a prepaid price that gives you everything, no speed caps, no things like that, especially no roaming fees. If you know how expensive those are from your carrier networks, you probably get what I am saying. But it's going to be compatible, of course, with smartphones, tablets, and laptops. If you are interested to see if your device is digital eSIM capable, click down below directly on our website. We got a product card for this. We'll link it. You can go on our website as well and search the digital eSIMs. They are everywhere. They are super convenient and easy, and it's something for you to consider. Now, while I don't have the prices listed directly here, you can use our code EIOTTOUR for 20% off any of the digital eSIMs that you see right here. That means any of the digital eSIMs, physical eSIMs, any of the ones we're talking about, EIOTTOUR, come to our website, use that discount code. It's going to get you 20% off so you can stay connected on your next trip. Again, if you're tuning into our showroom on our website, click down below on that product card, and that is where you can find a little bit more information about this. Okay, digital eSIM, what a fun one. This has been some of the fun tech that has been coming out, and EIOTCLUB, of course, is delivering that to you in the best possible price, plan, and format. I want to remind our audience that currently we are running our second giveaway of the live stream, and we are giving away this 360 2K 5 megapixel Reolink camera that can keep you protected while you are gone on your vacations. EIOTCLUB powers even these sorts of devices like your security cameras to relay information to you across the globe so that your home and your area can stay protected and safe. So we have a question that's still there on your screen. If you don't see it, it's either up there, and if you've already entered, it is gone. Again, directly here on our website. We are talking about your dream trip. Where is it? Personally, a lot of mine are in Europe, but Japan's got to be on the top of my list here soon. And what would you be watching with this Reolink? Is it your home? Maybe it's your parents. Keeping an eye on them. Maybe it's your kids. Whatever it might be, this is able to be powered by EIOTCLUB. We're giving away 2 of these again. So if you're in the market for a solar-powered Reolink camera, this is one that you can check out. Again, this is what we got going on. 4G LTE connectivity, once again, powered by EIOTCLUB. This is awesome. 2 of these, we're giving them away right now. So if you're here tuning in, get entered in to win. We will announce, of course, the end of the giveaway after this next product. So you do have a few more minutes to get entered in to win this Reolink camera. Okay, we're going to move this once again back down a little bit so that we can continue on with what we have to talk about, because we are currently in segment 2. What's going on, Valiant? iPhone 16 is not listed of the eSIM crowd. What do I do if I need an iPhone 16 in Europe? So if you are looking for a digital eSIM, your iPhone 16s will be compatible. Check on our website. If you don't see it listed, it's one of those newer devices. So it will absolutely, you can follow the prompts. We have both support for iPhone and Android. Great question down below in the chats. Definitely consider looking at that one more time. And if you do need support kind of walking you through that, we got our customer support team ready for you. So let us know if we can help you any further. But if your phone is digital eSIM compatible, you will be good to go. You'll get a little QR code emailed, and it's a quick and easy setup. So definitely check it out. Now, again, we are in segment 2. That is what the question was about, future of connectivity, talking about all things digital eSIM, physical eSIM, and we want to dive into our physical eSIM reader. Because guess what? The EIOTCLUB reader is specifically designed for physical eSIMs, and we'll get into what physical eSIMs are in just a moment. But give me a moment here while I bring down some of these notable products that we're going to be talking about here, because the physical eSIM is going to be quite fun. Now, this one is going to highlight the reader. We will kind of dive more into the physical eSIM itself here in a little bit. But of course, with the physical eSIM card reader, that is what we are talking about right here. This is what you need to know. So when customers want to use our eSIM products, specifically right here, the physical eSIM cards that you can see right on my screen, sometimes their devices are just not compatible. And what I mean by that is sometimes they don't support a physical eSIM. Now, physical eSIMs cannot guarantee that 100% compatibility with all devices. So if their devices are still incompatible with the physical eSIM, this is where the EIOTCLUB reader comes in handy. This is going to configure your physical eSIM so that even a device that is not normally capable of taking that can support something like this. And what I mean by that is the reader will be inserted into a computer with the SIM card going in. And I'm going to show you this here in just a second, so don't worry, I know it sounds like a lot, but it can be configured to really go into any of those devices, including Android phones, iPhones, and even GL routers. So one more thing about the physical eSIM card reader. I know this is one that we commonly get questions about, so don't worry, it's kind of a lot to take in at first, but if you've experienced, you want the experience of a digital eSIM, but you have something that doesn't support it, so you need a physical eSIM, you might need one step further. Again, for example, iPhone XS 2018, I know we're past that, but if any of you have those iPhones before had a hardware limitation where they just didn't support them at all. There was no embedded chip on the inside, so it was troubling to even use the physical eSIM. Even if you put a physical eSIM in there, it didn't know what to do with it. So the SIM slot was wired for traditional SIM, so when the eSIM went in there, it was a little confusing. And that is where something like the eSIM reader comes in handy. So let me kind of put this to the side, and I want to show you exactly what this can do. So I'm going to open up this package right here and talk about how this works. So if you have right here the eSIM reader, this is what it is going to look like when it comes out of the box. We have our USB end that will go into a computer, and then we have, if we split this middle part apart, you have an area that can go directly into your SIM slot. So this is where your SIM would slot in. Let me bring it as close as I can for you guys. There is a little SIM logo right here, but you would put your SIM card, your physical eSIM card in there, close it up right here, and this is what you would plug into a laptop. And again, this is for those of you who have devices that otherwise would not be able to connect with a physical eSIM card. This is going to configure it to use a physical eSIM card. So let's put that back in here so we can kind of continue on talking about all things EIOTCLUB. We're going to stay on the physical eSIM for just a minute now. But if you're interested in something like this, before I continue, this is on sale. EIOT Tour, you can get 20% off. That's the discount code. It is down below in the chat if you're here on our website, but consider checking it out because it's got a lot going on. But let's talk about use cases for the physical eSIM card reader. So a physical eSIM reader sounds cool, but like what could it be best used for? Let's say you are a digital nomad. A digital nomad switches devices frequently, so maybe it's your smartphone, your tablet, maybe it's even your laptop. This is where this can be enabled. Famous Crips, does your physical eSIM support as well other eSIMs? Yes, so the physical eSIM card reader can support other eSIMs, other physical eSIMs. So this not only supports our own physical eSIM, but this also does support other physical eSIMs. So this is kind of an open source style, meaning that you can put others in. Great question. I would highly recommend pairing them up, but if you already have an existing one, you can just use the reader. Now, if you are managing multiple travel plans and regions and things like that, it can get complicated super fast. And so having a digital eSIM, but in a physical form for a device that supports it, is super important. So again, that is what the physical eSIM card reader gives you. It gives you the digital capabilities that can't go into your device, present through the physical eSIM that needs a reader to configure it for your device. Again, I know sometimes it's a lot. We get questions asked about it, but feel free to ask those questions. I'm happy to continue to walk you through it. But this really allows you to control multiple profiles as if you had a digital eSIM. But again, remember, in the physical form configured for your device with the reader. It is going to be super compact and travel friendly. You saw me take it out. It is very, very tiny. And this is something you could just slip in your backpack, your laptop bag, and just keep with your chargers that you have with your other devices. It also provides you that great, reliable offline access, so you never have to worry about constantly changing things in that. When you land, you're good to go, even in your laptops, your tablets, your phones, and other devices. So, with that being said, some of you had some great comments about the physical eSIM, and this is where I wanted to kind of highlight those because we want to give a little bit of a shout out to our viewers who have taken the time to drop a review for us. Now, I know it'll be a little bit hard to read, so I'll kind of walk you through it. Hannah talked about it being a super powerful tool. Now, They were using it for different sorts of resources. The setup was very easy, and I'm glad they kind of wrote about that, because one of the things about other SIM cards is the setup can be honestly brutal sometimes, but not with us here at EIOTCLUB. Now, Elizabeth down below, talking about the physical eSIM card reader, also mentioned that it's a pay-as-you-go plan, and so it is super easy to know what you have. She also mentioned the responsiveness of our customer support team, and that is just fantastic. So again, just wanted to highlight some of the customer reviews that we have. We want to feature your review in the next showroom, so leave a verified review. We'll see what the recent ones are, and we are happy to add those to the next showroom. But again, I don't want you to take it just from me. I want you to hear it from others who gave an honest review about something like the physical eSIM card reader. So thanks to those, Hannah and Elizabeth, for dropping those reviews. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for commenting on your experience. And if you want to be featured, we can drop that in next. Now, let's talk pricing, because one of my favorite things to talk about when it comes to these is just how cost-effective and affordable these can really be. So with that, I'm going to bring this closer for you guys to see. With the starter kit, that is the reader and the eSIM, so you can also get them both together. That is going to start you at just $24.99. Hopefully you can see that right there on your screen. And just the reader itself is going to be $14.90. Remember, these are all 20% off today with the discount code EIOTTOUR. That is going to get you 20% off anything that you are purchasing today from us here at EIOTCLUB. We got some affordable solutions, so it is going to be great. Now, I have to mention once again, we are about to close our second giveaway. So let's kind of move off the physical eSIM card reader for just a second. And what we want to talk about is, again, we are having our second giveaway. We're doing 3 giveaways in this live stream, a grand finale giveaway right at the end. But if you want to get entered into win, come to our website right now. We are going to relaunch that giveaway for you. Just a couple more minutes for you guys to get entered into win for our Rio Link camera. I'm going to take it out in just a second, but I'm going to put these back so you can admire them, look at them all stream long, and then I want to show you, of course, what we are giving away. Now, answer in that Q&A question prompt, what is your dream trip? Where are you traveling to? Where is somewhere you would love to go? This is the Rio Link camera, and this is the second one we're giving away. We have 2 Rio Link cameras to give away. Right now is your final opportunity. Again, if you're joining us across our platforms, come to our website, tune in for this so that you can get the 2 Rio Link giveaways, possibly get entered into win. We'll be reaching out to you very shortly if you are a winner. But this is a 360 camera, rotates all the way, 2K 5 megapixel camera that is designed to keep you protected while you are away on your trip, also powered by EIOTCLUB. So EIOTCLUB is going to enable you to be powered with this. Now, if you are interested in this, again, come to our website, get entered into win. This is a fantastic opportunity and time for you to win something like this Rio Link camera. It is going to just be great. Just by being here, you have the opportunity to win this. So again, I wouldn't miss out on the opportunity. Let's give it like 20 more seconds, and then we will continue to tune in for the rest. Shout out to my moderator responding to you guys. Again, if you have questions, come tune in. The ones I can see are directly on our website. So if you got those questions, feel free to drop them down below. Myself and my moderators are here for you to make sure you get those questions answered. Okay, sweet. Let's do 10 more seconds, and then we will conclude this giveaway. Again, giveaway number 2 happening right now with the Rio Link security camera. That's what we got going on. I love 360 cameras. They are great, putting them on your front yard, your backyard, your side yard, and it's really nice just to watch your property as you travel around the world, both powered by EIOT, of course, BizGlobe Link SIM card, and even keeping this at home with the EIOTCLUB SIM card too. Okay, here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it for the second giveaway. Thanks, guys, for getting entered into win. Again, we are giving away 2 of these, so we will be reaching out to you via email. Now, we have a final giveaway coming in a few. The final giveaway, we will be announcing the winner live. So if you're here and you're tuned in, stick with us because we'll be announcing that winner live directly here on our showroom. So you do not want to miss out. We got some great travel goodies to send you off on your next adventure with. And so if you want to stay tuned for that final giveaway, it's $100+ value. It is going to be great to tune in for that. So don't leave us just yet. We got 2 more segments to go and then we will kind of get things going. Now, if you are just tuning in to our digital showroom stream, once again, my name is Joel. We're here in the EIOTCLUB digital showroom talking about all things travel. We want to help you stay connected as you travel throughout your trips, adventures, work trips, and things so that you have reliable, high-speed connection wherever you go. And that is what we are talking about right here, right now. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you're looking for some travel cards, I know it's summertime, getting into that time of the year, stay tuned. Listen up because we got more to come with this. We broke the show up into a couple of different segments. We talked about global adventures. We talked about future of connectivity. Segment number 3 is coming to you next. It's going to be smart technology equals safe travel. Yeah, you could probably guess where we're getting at. As someone who loses quite a lot of my things, this has saved me once or twice. But smart technology, safe travel, let's dive into it because first we're going to be talking about our GPS SIM card. Now, if you're here tuned in on the website, you're going to see that product card drop in on your screen. And the GPS SIM card is one of those SIM cards that if you've ever wanted to protect your investments, protect your items, your personal items that you've been traveling with, this is a great area to dive into. And don't forget, off of all of these, you see the price, 20% off any of the products you see here today with the discount code EIOTTOUR. Enter that at checkout on our website. This is a great place to be for all of those things. Now, with that being said, this right here is going to be for my US audience. If you've ever, kind of wondered about travel technology, there's a lot out there and it's getting more and more. And so this is something that fits perfectly into that category. Because did you know that you could plan an entire trip with AI? Yeah, my upcoming trip to Lisbon, I actually did that. All planned through AI, whether you're using GPT, DeepSeek, whatever it might be, these are some fantastic tools. You could even monitor your luggage in real time. You can even get alerts if your dog wanders off in a new city. Travel has never been more connected. And with smart SIM cards like EIOTCLUB's GPS SIM card, staying informed goes just beyond having internet on your phone. It means protecting those valuables. So let's say maybe you're road tripping through the US and halfway through, you're someone like me, you forget things, you realize you're missing a backpack, you're missing one of your bags back at the last hotel. Your phone is fine, you have that, but your tracker app is not shown because your GPS device doesn't have an active SIM. So that's where the GPS SIM card comes in handy. And again, this is for our US audience working on our triple play network, which means you get coverage for AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. And guess what? It switches automatically. So you get the best service in the best area at the best time. Again, there's no corners cutting here with EIOTCLUB. This SIM card is designed for your GPS devices. Again, you see that triple play. This one starts at a 360 megabyte year trial, and that is the single one that you can get. But remember, you can always upgrade, add more. These are prepaid cards with no contracts. They are predictable pricing models so that you can plan and budget accordingly for your next trip. Now, also, these are simple plug-and-play devices. If you are potentially using something like this for, let's say, your dog tracker. Maybe it's for a GPS device on one of your bags. Again, maybe you're hiking and you have something like that. These are great areas where you can just place it in your item and restart it and you're good to go. There's no hassle. It just connects that easily. And it's actually funny, when I started using this GLINet router, again, kind of similar in nature, but I was surprised that there was no extra setup. I simply put the SIM card in and went. That was it. There's no numbers you have to call. There's no extra setup fees you have to pay. It is just that easy. And with multiple use case support, again, this can be a very versatile card for you when you're using it to protect your items. Again, maybe you want to throw one in your RV, throw one in your car. Just have something tracking during your trip. That is where the GPS SIM card really shines. Now, if you are across our platforms right here on our website, we want to launch a poll for you because we want to ask you, what would you be most likely to track during a trip? I just want to know, personally, what would you be most likely to track during a trip? Is it maybe those luggage personal items? Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's a vehicle. Maybe it is, again, one of those other things. We got a poll happening right here on our website. Let us know. We'll share the answers live with you so you can see what everybody else is feeling. You already know for me, I'm most likely going to track my personal items. Why? Because I'm clumsy, I leave things, I forget things, and that is, I know, a bummer, but put your answers in and we will check in as soon as that is done. So let's see, do we got that going here? I'm going to launch it for us. We got that poll happening right here on our website. Again, you see it right there on your screen. If you're across our other platforms, come here to our website and get entered for this poll. It's just a quick questionnaire. Oh, looks like we got a luggage. I'm seeing it in real time. I know you guys can't see it quite yet. Luggage personal items. We already got 4 respondents. We got 1 for vehicle. What else do we got? Anybody with pets? Anybody with pets out there? Let us know again in this poll. What would you be most likely to track during a trip? We would love to see how this GPS SIM card could kind of help you. It'll also tailor how I can talk about this for all of you. Oh, we got another one for vehicle, another one for luggage. Keep it going, keep it going. We'll keep it up while people are still responding. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. You know, I've far too often have lost something or left something in a hotel. I don't know, sometimes they're nice and they ship it back, other times they're not, and so it is a struggle. And it's just one of those peace of mind things when maybe you're carrying camera equipment in your bag, maybe you got a drone, maybe you got some valuables in your backpack, your laptop, things like that. You don't want to make sure you don't leave. Having a GPS tracker with something like this reliable SIM card, make sure you're always connected anytime you go. Okay, I'm going to end this poll so that we can see what everybody's saying. Hopefully you guys can see that here on your screen. Looks like we got luggage personal items at the top with 5 of you. Again, that's me, that's my thing. We got 2 for vehicles. Doesn't look like we got pets out there. Hey, I have a friend that we hike with their dog, and let me tell you, when they run off sometimes when we're hiking on open trails, it is terrifying. We never know if they're going to come back. They end up coming back, but I want you to know how easier and kind of more peaceful I would be if I could just throw on a GPS tracker. Something like this can work even in those remote areas, especially with that triple play network. So again, if that's something that interests you, that's something to consider. But thanks for participating in that poll. We appreciate you guys kind of having fun with us here. I know there is maybe a lot going on, but we appreciate you being here. Now, real quick, I want to highlight just a customer review about the GPS SIM card. Why? Because I want you all to hear it from people who have really used them. I've used them, but I know you don't always have to take my word for it. I want you to take some of our reviews. Right here, we got Wen, Lee, and Brian coming to you in this moment. SIM card works great as advertised with T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. GPS, of course, working very great. Brian was actually using it for a remote starter and tracker. That's a really cool use case scenario, and that's kind of why I wanted to show off this review. If you can see that right there, affordable too is something to mention because, yeah, these are priced phenomenally and they're prepaid. You don't have to worry about extra fees, contracts, prices like that. It's all built in. And so thanks for Wenley and Brian for kind of shouting those reviews out. If you want to be featured on the next digital showroom, leave a review for us on our website and we will look for that and possibly get you in on the next one. So as a review, if you're just tuning in, just checking out the GPS SIM card, again, you can click down below on the product card we have directly on our website if you're here in our player. This connects AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. You get 3 carrier networks. It has 4G LTE reliable speeds all the time. Super easy management with our EIOTCLUB app, and there's no contracts. Recharge at any time. It starts at one single pricing point right there that you can see. $27 for that 360 megabytes for 360 days. And you can always upgrade from there. So if this is something you are interested in, whether you want to track a car, whether you want to really track sort of anything you could think of in terms of devices that can attach to those items, the GPS SIM card is going to have you covered. That's the GPS SIM card. Again, very affordable. Also, not to leave out, we have a discount code happening for all of the products you see here today, EIOT Tour. It's down below in the chat. It's going to get you 20% off of your next purchase. Definitely something not to miss out on. 20% is no slouch, and we got giveaways coming, so stay tuned for that. Again, we appreciate you being here in the EIOTCLUB digital showroom. We have more products to jump into. If you have questions, comments, concerns, want to bring up something, come over to our website, drop them down below in the chat section. We have that for you to use and chat with. So that is amazing. Let's kind of put this back to the side as we continue to talk about really our travel connectivity. And what I mean by that is making sure that we have an eye on things. Now, real quick, this is the official launch of our final giveaway. We are going to have it very shortly. I just want to throw a little teaser out there. Little teaser, we have a really cool giveaway coming. It is going to be let's actually leave it as a surprise yet. I don't want to tell you just yet. We will have a giveaway coming very, very soon for you to win. We're actually going to be announcing the winner live here directly on our website. So if you want to get entered into win, stay tuned because we'll be launching that very, very shortly. But I just want to prime you for that because that is coming and I don't want you to miss out on our biggest and largest, highest value prize yet. Okay, we're bringing back in one of the other SIM cards that we talked about earlier. We're going to be talking once again about specifically the physical eSIM card now. We talked about the reader, we talked about the kit. Now I want to jump to the physical eSIM card. Now that is what is up here, and we're kind of going to walk through what comes in the physical eSIM card and what you can expect with something like this. Now, let me show it to you up close again. This is what's going to be delivered to you if you get the physical eSIM card. And this is going to be amazing. Let's say you are maybe hopping from London to Tokyo. Maybe you're going to Buenos Aires without the delays of SIM setup or activation issues. The physical eSIM is going to be here for those devices that traditionally can't take digital or don't have digital eSIM support. So what this SIM card allows you to do, again, it has many of the similar features as our digital eSIM, but in a physical format. You have one SIM for over 200 plus countries. You can download profiles instantly. It's always compatible with those unlocked devices. Sometimes you do need that reader, which is why we talked about that earlier, but you can find more information by clicking down below. And once again, this is a prepaid no contract plan, as you can see right there. Now, continuing on with this, I wanted to show you what's actually inside of the pack that you get. So what I have here is a little bit of a sneak peek as to what it looks like when you open it up. Now, what you see here is this comes with its very own SIM card slot extractor. So this is the pin that you would put in to your phone, to your device to slide that tray out. That sits right there. You have our pre-cut SIM card that is perfect for your devices. And then, of course, you have a QR code and some other important information on the back in terms of your ICC ID, which is basically how the cellular network recognizes you. Now, I did drop one of them, so we are just going to bring this one back in because I'm clumsy, and we are going to continue talking about the physical eSIM card. But let's say you had like a phone, you would take something like this. You would place it right into the side of your device. It pops that SIM tray table out, and then you can take this little itty bitty SIM card that you can see right there. This has EIOTCLUB on it. That is what it looks like. And you would take that SIM card and then put it back into your device. Now, what is really cool about the physical eSIM card is that essentially you get to take advantage of digital eSIM properties, new technology into some of your devices that might be a little bit older or just might not support the digital eSIM. Again, these are cost-effective solutions, 1 gigabyte local into that 100 megabyte global, again, connecting you up to 77 countries, upgradable to 200 plus countries, priced just at $19.90. And don't forget, 20% off additional with our code EIOTTOUR. That is what that is going to get you. So EIOTTOUR, extra 20% off the physical eSIM card. Team Chaps, you got one of these SIMs. That is fantastic. Hey, let us know what device you are using it in. We'd love to hear from you, how you've been enjoying the multiple profiles. You're using an iPhone, right on. Probably configuring it with that SIM card reader, so fantastic. great to have you here and using that eSIM. Again, super great and reliable solution where sometimes you can't support digital eSIMs, throw one in with the physical eSIM. Again, don't forget, click down below on our website. We have a product card listed right here for you to see more information about it. Fantastic. And again, if any of you have experience using our SIM cards, questions, comments, anything like that, come to our website, drop them down below in the chat, and we will be seeing them in real time. We also have some moderators here on standby, so if you want to get one of those questions answered, please let us know. We are happy to help you along your EIOT Club journey with us because we want to succeed in our mission of providing you effortless connectivity everywhere you go. So I'm going to put these back up here so you can look at them, and maybe if you have questions, you can just point them out to me, and I'll be happy to show you anything more about them. If you want to see something more in depth as well, what comes in the package, just let me know, and I'll open it up for you right here in real time so that you can see it. Okay, now we are moving on to our final segment. Right now, our final segment. You know, with our final segment, that means we have a giveaway coming very soon. So stay tuned because giveaway is coming very, very soon. Our biggest, highest value giveaway for the entire live stream, and we will be announcing the winner right here. So segment 4, we've talked about global travel. We've talked about the future of connectivity, and we recently talked about making sure you keep your travel devices safe, secure, and with that reliable connection. Segment 4 is going to be our SIM card solution for all destinations. If you are around the US, Canada, going to Europe, we got some SIM cards specifically designed to give you the best coverage possible, and that is all going to be happening right here in the EIOT Club digital showroom. So thanks everybody for tuning in, because next up, we're gonna dive into one of my personal favorites, the Europe SIM card. So this is going to be fantastic, and we are actually going to do our initial launch of the giveaway after this product. So if you want to win, possibly, and I'm going to tell you what that will be in just a few moments, but after this product, we are going to launch our giveaway. We have one more product, and then we will announce the final giveaway winner. So that is what is on the agenda for today. Let's kick it off with traveling to Europe. Oh man, so I'm going to Lisbon, Portugal very, very soon. Also falls within the Europe area. And what we want to do with that is we are really going to start exploring how you can stay connected in a small kind of area, not very small, but small area where there's a lot of different countries and regions and areas where you might need different coverage. That is where something like the Europe SIM card is going to come in handy, because we want to know, where in Europe is your dream vacation? Where is it? Again, I'm going to Lisbon. It's where some of my family has been from, and it's super exciting to get the opportunity to go. But where is your dream vacation? Let us know. Type it in the chat or the QA card. Again, if you're joining us across our platforms, you're only going to be seeing this on our website, so come join us. Come join us here. It's actually the only way to get entered into the giveaway, so right here is a great opportunity for that. Maybe it's Paris, maybe it's the Alps, maybe it's Santorini, maybe it is Rome. Where in Europe is your dream vacation? Let us know where you are headed, because we've got some things coming to keep you connected. Again, my dream spot, I'm going to Lisbon. I think that's up there. The Azore Islands for sure off of Portugal's coast. Man, I want to visit so many places. I haven't gotten the opportunity to really dive into much Europe. So maybe you have a better know. Let me know down below in the chat. Where in Europe should I travel to? Where is one of your favorite spots? Team Chaps, we got a comment down below. Waiting to use the eSIM because you're waiting for the SIM reader. Perfect. Well, that should be there to you really shortly. You're going to love how easy it is once you get that up. You can kind of configure it to whatever thing you need. But glad we were able to cover some of that. Hopefully that answered some of your questions. And seems like you got it all coming to you, so that is awesome. Again, where in Europe is your dream vacation? Let's do this for a couple more seconds, and then we will kind of continue talking about how you can stay connected while you are in Europe. All right, I'm going to sneak peek. I'm going to look at some of these. Ooh, we got Spain. Dolphins off an ocean coast. That is incredible. Greece. Hey, love seeing all those Greece. I love Mediterranean food, so I think I would love traveling to Greece. Hawaii. Oh, yeah. my home. Right on. We got maybe some Europeans joining us here in the channel. Fantastic. Great to have you here with us. Oh, we got some great responses, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We got London, San Remo. Oh, yep, that is awesome. Greece, Spain, Germany. These are all great responses, guys. Thanks so much for participating. Okay, let's give it like 5 more seconds, and then we'll kind of move on talking about how you can stay connected right here. Here we go. All right, let's close that poll. Thanks, guys, for participating. I appreciate you tuning in and seeing all of that. Now, one of the things about Europe, like I was saying, is there's a lot of regions, countries, areas very close to one another, and you're going to need something that can connect you when you're going from place to place. Maybe you're staying in one spot, but whether you're staying in one spot or moving around, the Europe SIM card can connect you to over 30 plus countries with our high-speed 4G plus network and, of course, our prepaid solution. So let's say you're hopping from country to country and you want to stay connected in every train station, hostel, cafe, whatever it might be, with one prepaid SIM. So the Europe SIM card is going to be one. For example, if I land in Lisbon and I plan to visit 7 countries over a 2 weeks period by train, which would be awesome. I can't afford it, but hey, maybe you can. That would be really cool. And you traditionally have just your carrier. Now, they can charge you roaming fees, which you would still have connection, but you'd be paying 3, 4, 5, 10 times the price of your normal plan. And if you've ever seen those day rates, let me know. If you've traveled to Europe, if you've traveled abroad, have you seen those day rates? I think, what are they up to now? Like 15, 20 bucks a day? Let's say you're gone for 7 days. That's 140 bucks just for their basic coverage and not switching between networks. So this is going to be something that is definitely applicable to you. But let's say you don't want to buy a SIM in every new country, and something like the Europe SIM card approaches you. So this is really where this shines. And again, roaming fees are the death of your bank account. Let's just get rid of them. Let's just talk about how we can get some better connectivity with our data-only SIM cards with us here at EIOTCLUB. So one SIM, 30 plus countries. You can see some of our pricing right there. Again, a high-speed 4G network, and these are prepaid. What's even better is they're super easy to install. Again, you saw that I have here. This right here goes into your device. You close it, you restart it, and you're good to go. Set it actually in your device before you even leave in the plane, and you're even one step closer to having some great connection when you land. It takes just a few minutes to connect, and you're ready to go. That is literally it. It's perfect for short trips, it's perfect for long trips, it's perfect for when you need data connection without expensive roaming fees. Hassle-free data, of course, high-speed data, so that you can move all throughout Europe. Now again, that triple cut pre-SIM card comes in its ability to go into multiple devices. So whether you're throwing it in something like this, maybe you're throwing it in a phone, maybe you're throwing it in a tablet, a laptop, maybe it's a security camera, a drone, whatever it might be, it is going to enable you to fit it in those things. Now, why would you buy EIOTCLUB's Europe SIM card? Again, wide coverage, fast data, supports all of those different Internet of Things, those connected devices to the internet, and it's easy to top up online with 24/7 customer support. That really is 24/7, and that really is there for you. So we've had so many great comments about it, so many lovely reviews that came to us for that. And one of the last ones I wanted to highlight comes from Carl. And I read Carl's review and honestly just really resonated with it, having used our customer support as well. Carl stated that the support staff was super helpful, short wait, and got everything he needed to know for his upcoming trip. Because what's worse than going on an upcoming trip and not having everything you need ready? You got to make sure everything's worked out, and you got to make sure you are on board with your data connectivity, because nothing's worse than landing and not having coverage. So shout out to Carl. Again, if you want your review to be featured in the next digital showroom stream, leave a verified review on our website, and we might just pick you for there. Famous Crisps can't find the list of countries. If you go ahead and click on that, and even if you can't see it there, go to our product page for the Europe SIM card, and it will list all the different 30 plus SIM cards. Scroll down, it's about halfway down on the Europe SIM card site, and you will be able to see all the countries that it does connect. Let us know if we can help you in any other way. Okay, once again, we're going to talk about pricing because pricing is important because that is one of the benefits of EIOTCLUBs. You are getting a heck of a value when it comes to 500 megabytes for 30 days starting at just $5. That's right, the entry into something like this is just $5. And guess what? It's also 20% off today with our discount code EIOTTOUR. So if you're interested in something like this, EIOTTOUR, 20% off. It's just $5 to start, and you can go up from there. Again, you can go to our 3 gigabyte plan, our 36 gigabyte plan, but honestly, if you don't know what you need, I just recommend starting at 500 megabytes and going from there. You can always add, always top off with these SIM cards. That way you can budget, have an accurate price of what things are actually going to cost, and it is going to make it your life so much easier. So that's the Europe SIM card. If you guys do have questions, comments, click on the product card down below if you're here on our website. If you are joining us from across our platforms, you can visit us here at EIOTCLUB.com where you can see the Europe SIM card in action, the countries that it supports, again, 30 plus countries, more details about it, and more to come. So that is the Europe SIM card, definitely one of those to consider checking out. Now, we got one more. We got one more SIM card we have to feature. We're bringing it back to Canada and the US, but before we do that, I want to give you plenty of time to get entered into our final giveaway. So just a quick heads up, we've got a very, very special giveaway coming, and let's actually launch that if we can right now, because I want to let you know we are giving away an AI Note, which I will explain, and our BizGlobe Link 5 gigabyte SIM card, giving you the ultimate ability to travel to another country, even have something transcribe all the different languages you might encounter. That means you're getting AI-powered transcription, smart summarization in terms of what it can do, note take, make sure that you can understand what somebody else is saying. It is going to have that 4G, 5G cloud support, so it is powered by EIOTCLUB, and you can see that anywhere, which is going to be fantastic. And of course, it's going to have an incredibly portable design with long-lasting battery life. This is one of those products that I have personally seen, haven't used yet, and I'm super pumped about it because it is just one of those things to have in your back pocket. So again, the final giveaway, if we can launch it now, let's do that. If we need to wait a little bit, we will launch it right after this next product. But I wanted to give you a sneak peek because this is our highest value, the largest giveaway we're doing for the live stream. Simply Syrup, just got a US SIM card. Can I use it in Cape Town? Well, if you are attempting to use a US SIM card, if it's specific for the US SIM card, it is going to work. If it's our triple play network, that will just work in the US. However, what you can do is you can reach out to our customer support team and we can usually transfer it over to another SIM card that will work in your area. Don't worry, we can get that taken care of for you. So reach out, 24/7 customer support. We're happy to help you with something like that. No issues there. We'll make sure you get taken care of. Oh, here we go. Here we go. To any of my US and Canadian friends out there, this is going to be good. I'm looking for the SIM card, and it is right here. If you are thinking about Canadian travel, US travel, going between both, this is going to be the SIM card for you. We talked about Europe. We talked about the rest of the world. Let's bring it back and talk about how we can help you in terms of connection in the US and Canada. So with that being said, I want you to think about this. Here's a scenario where this might be useful. There's a bunch of scenarios. There's a bunch of different ways you could possibly use this. But let's say you're taking a family summer road trip. Let's say you're taking a family summer road trip and you want to share data across devices, stream music. You need to navigate through routes from Canada to the US with zero hassle. That's right, zero hassle. Let's say maybe you're starting your trip in Vancouver, heading down into Seattle, Oregon, maybe hitting California's coastline or jumping over to the East Coast and going up that way. Both are fantastic. Both are really fun to do. And if you haven't had the opportunity, highly recommend it. But that means you're going to need connectivity for both areas. Now, traditionally, you might have to do 2 separate SIM cards. Traditionally, you might have to pay expensive roaming fees. But if you want kind of the best bang for your buck and something that can do both, that is where the Canada SIM card comes in handy. This is your one SIM card for 2 countries. And guess what? This goes off of our triple play network and 3 very, very good networks for Canada. We're talking TELUS, Rogers, Bell, and in the US, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. All the big hitters, all the best connectivity for a fraction of the price. That is what you are getting with something like this. Now, you're going to have no contracts, no roaming fees, of course, and this is high-speed ready. We are talking 5G connectivity with something like the US and Canada SIM card. And guess what? It fits any device because it does come in our triple cut format. You might be able to see it right here. This is our triple cut format that you can see, and it has multiple different sizes for multiple different devices. Now, whether you are, again, switching cities, countries, or networks, the US and Canada SIM card is going to make sure you have stellar, constant, always with the right carrier, strongest connection possible, automatically switching all the time you travel. And it's something that is definitely necessary in terms of having it in your back pocket. So I got a question, and this is going to be more tailored towards my US and Canadian folks, but if you are not there, you can still answer too. We want to throw a poll out there for you. Where are you headed next in North America and Canada? Maybe it's national parks. One of my personal favorites. I love national parks. I'm going to be monitoring it as you guys start entering answers. Maybe it's Canadian cities. Maybe it's the Canadian Rocky Mountains. Maybe it's a business trip to both. Maybe you're just exploring for fun. Let us know where you're headed to this summer into the rest of the year, and vote, because I want to see what you guys have. If you're joining us across our other platforms, this is directly on our website, so come and join us if you want to be part of that poll. And remember, we got a giveaway coming right after this product, our finale giveaway. Finale giveaways happening right after this product. You're not going to want to miss out, happening only here on our website, so stay tuned because that is what we have going on. Ooh, I don't even want to give away what we have. I see the poll. It's right here on my screen. I see the poll happening right now. Looks like we got some good answers. Let's see what we got going on. Can we get a couple more? Again, if you're tuning in, come join us here on the website. Let us know where are you headed to next in North America, Canada, and maybe where do you want to head to next is a better question for those of you who may not have travel plans just yet. Ooh, looks like we got a lot. Okay, here we go. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Get those answers inputted right here. Again, I want to encourage you guys to vote. I'm going to be showing you guys what the results are live here, and it will be a fun time directly here on EIOTCLUB's website. Let's do like 10 more seconds, and then we'll keep jamming with the US and Canadian SIM card. This is such a good one, man. I love the beautiful coastline of California heading up into Canada. I definitely want to spend a little bit more time in Canada visiting all the beautiful spots that they have, but let us know. Okay, I think we're there with the poll. Let's go ahead and end that poll, show you the results live right here, and see what the most kind of polled, clicked one was. I'm going to go ahead and end that. And it looks like the U.S. national parks have won, which is one of my personal favorites. A lot of you are agreeing with me so far. I either have good taste or I'm just lucky, but U.S. national parks, so fun. We have so many beautiful ones here, and it is a great time. But whether you're joining us from across the world or right here in the U.S., again, we got SIM cards that can cover you. We're just highlighting some specific ones right here, like the U.S. and Canadian SIM card. Now, again, I want to just review for anybody who is just tuning in and joining us. Well, this is what we're talking about, U.S. and Canadian SIM card. That is going to be the pricing point that you can see. Hey, what is that? Yeah, I thought I saw that right. Just $7.99 to get entered for this 100 megabyte 30-day SIM card. You can always upgrade it, always add more, because that is what we offer here at EIOTCLUB. Prepaid, no contracts, add as much as you need. Now, as a review for any of you, this is a triple play network, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, Rogers, TELUS, and Bell for our Canadian folks, and you are going to have seamless connection across both borders, and you don't even have to worry about switching them between both. It is our triple cut SIM card, and you are going to have our data only SIM card, which means it is ideal for tablets, routers, phones, laptops, drones, and anything, security cameras, and things like that that you can think of. So again, that service plan is going to be valid for the first use. Definitely consider checking it out. Again, US and Canada. Even more to love with all of these SIM cards. And you guys have actually loved this one. We've got quite a few reviews that we've had for this one, talking about all the great features that you can do. See, travel, and I know for a lot of us business travelers going from Canada back to the US. And again, our discount code for this and for all the products that you've seen here today is EIOTTOUR, EIOTTOUR, for 20% off all the products that you see here today. Starting at just $7.99 for this card, take 20% off. It is super cheap. Just give it a try. See if it's something that you love. I know you're going to love it. It's some of the best connection and best customer support out there, and you're not going to want to miss out. So that's the US and Canada SIM card. If you guys do have questions about it, let me know down below in the chat. Again, I can see the chat directly here on our website, so consider checking that out. But the moment you all have been waiting for is very, very fast approaching, and it is here. It is here. We want to launch our final giveaway right here, right now. If you are joining us across any of our platforms, come to our website. It's the only way to get entered into win for this giveaway. And just so you know, we are giving away an AI Note, which if you haven't heard about it, is this super, super cool new tech that we have coming out that is going to pair perfectly with our 5 GB BizGlobe Link SIM card that we are giving away. Let's go ahead and launch this final giveaway. Get entered into win right here directly on our website for the chance to win an AI Note and the BizGlobe Link 5 GB SIM card. This is the highest value giveaway we are doing all stream long, so get entered into win. That AI Note is going to provide you some AI-powered transcription, so as you travel the world, have no fear when you encounter a language you do not know, and this will be enabling you to basically have a smart summarization of certain points that people are talking about. It has cloud and 4G support, again, powered by EIOTCLUB, super high quality recording, very portable design, long battery life, everything's included, and this is your opportunity to win. So if we haven't launched that giveaway yet, let's launch that giveaway and get going with this final grand finale giveaway. We are super excited for you all, and I don't see it quite yet, but I think we'll be getting there here momentarily. So give us just a moment while we get that pulled up, and then we will be getting you guys on your way. All right, let me know when we are ready with that final giveaway. To my moderators out there, they're the ones doing all the behind the scenes work, making this all happen, so shout out to them. Let me know when that grand finale giveaway is up and running so that we can get going here. But real quick, what I want to do, I want to just do a recap of everything we've talked about while we get that final giveaway up. So with that being said, let's just bring in everything we've talked about. We've talked about our wonderful and sensational BizGlobe Link SIM card, also going to be part of our giveaway, coming in a 1 GB, 5 GB, and 24 GB format. This is your go-to SIM card that you can travel with, that you can take anywhere, 77 plus countries, up to 200 plus countries when you upgrade. It is quite incredible. We talked about our wonderful eSIM card reader that takes eSIM technology and puts it into devices that otherwise are not traditionally formatted with that. Next up, of course, we talked about what did we talk about next? Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about, of course, our GPS SIM card right here. We talked about that wonderful GPS SIM card, as well as, of course, our Canadian SIM card, our Europe SIM card, our triple play data SIM card, you name it. We've got it all going on right here, right now in EIOTCLUB's live digital showroom. Let's get all these in here. Let's make them all look pretty so that you guys can see all the things that we have been talking about today. Do we got that final giveaway going just yet? Let's see if we got it in the chat below. All right, to my moderators, let's get that final giveaway up and going. I want to make sure you guys get entered into, and of course, to win that AI Note and that BizGlobe Link 5 GB SIM card. How cool is that? It is going to be very cool. Coming momentarily. Let's continue to get that going. When it's ready, just launch it. Just launch it for the people. We want to make sure they get all in this. We talked about this wonderful router that you can use with something like the BizGlobe Link SIM card, connect up to 77 plus countries, 200 plus countries, and connect multiple devices to something like that. We've already given away 2 of these Rio Link cameras, so we're going to be reaching out to, of course, 2 of you for that. We gave away 5 of these. How cool is that? Let me get this giveaway going for us here if I can on my end so that we can, of course, get you guys going here. All right, here we go. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm just going to pull this giveaway up for everybody. And then we will continue on with what we got. Okay. Looks like it is launched. Here we go. Get your answers inputted. It is just a simple email enter because we got to be able to know who to reach out to when we pick this winner. So looks like it is launched. Let's see what we have going on. Again, remember, up for grabs is an AI Note and a 5 GB global BizGlobe Link SIM card. That's what we got going on. If you're here on our other platforms, come and join us here on our website. And I think I'm going to need my moderator to let me know who the winner is when we decide to pick it. Can't see it on my end quite yet, so I will wait for that. But again, that is what we have going on right now. Again, if you guys have any questions, now is actually a great time to ask those questions. If you have questions about the BizGlobe Link, the physical eSIM, the digital eSIM, GPS SIM card, let us know. We're going to be hanging out here for a couple more minutes, just kind of kicking it with you guys to see while we get entered into that giveaway. Let us know what we can do for you guys. Oh, looks like we do have a winner. Angry Chowder has won the AI Note and the BizGlobe Link 5 GB SIM card. Hopefully you guys could all see that on your screen if you're here on our website. I couldn't see it just quite yet, so shout out to my moderators. Thank you. Angry Chowder is the grand finale winner. How cool is that? Again, with the BizGlobe Link 5 GB SIM card. We'll be reaching out to you, of course, after the stream. So you won the AI Note and the 5 GB SIM card. How cool is that? Shout out to you. So excited that you won. And again, if you guys want to come back and see us, we're going to be having more giveaways and more fun very shortly here in the EIOTCLUB digital showroom. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in for hanging out with us. It has been a great time seeing everything that we have to showcase. So if you guys are, interested in coming back and seeing us sometime, make sure you kind of save this, bookmark this page, come back and see us. Do not forget, EIOT Tour is going to get you 20% off. EIOT Tour, 20% off every product you saw here today with us at EIOTCLUB. We are talking about all things travel, and if you are traveling this summer into the rest of the year, consider checking out EIOTCLUB, where we do things differently here. 24/7 customer support, no contracts, no fees, some of the best connection you can see across the globe, and that is you're very welcome, Angry Chowder. Congratulations to you. We'll be reaching out to you shortly. Again, if anybody has any more questions, enter them in. Our moderators will help respond to you. But it has been wonderful being your guide today as we've explored EIOTCLUB's travel sale. Again, whether you're going global or just staying where you live, we have connection for you. Ditch those expensive roaming fees, ditch those other processes. This is the place. So thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have so much fun on your adventures and you stay connected with EIOTCLUB. We'll see you on the next one.